Is family really everything? What happens when family is not exactly what you expect it to be? Good day, beautiful people. Welcome to Building Home with BUBU. Today we are talking about what really makes a family worth it all.
I just pray every day, I don't do what they say. I know life is hard and I will never return.
Number one, what is regarded as family? Obviously, people who share genetic lineage would be regarded as family, whether they stay together or not. Family, guys, can also be formed by people who are not necessarily related, as long as they share most things like valuables, home, food, values, a connection to build a unity, all that stuff. A family works so much better when within it people know exactly their roles and act in alignment with these. Now members, families are not the same and they will never be the same. So me sitting here talking in this video about families is not to say families are this way or they should be this way. I'm just sharing my point of view and what I've been experiencing in my research regarding to this matter. Now moving on, if your role in a family is a father and a brother, it's better to keep it at that. If you are a child, it is okay to grow up, but that doesn't take away your role as a child to be that child. What really pains people is when roles are confused and are switched or even ignored in a family. I'm sure all of us would like a happy and full functional family where everything works accordingly. Well, in real life that doesn't occasionally happen. People are facing trials and tribulations right in their families. I'm not saying it is okay, it should be normalized to be facing problems in your family. But most betrayals, hurt and heartache are normally come from people that we love and trust. Number two, support and love. In your family, it is where you actually start to learn to love and you depend on them to be out there in the world. It is where you get your initial support in anything that you do. As a grown person right now, I can tell you how hard it is not to get support from the people whom you love dearly. If ever you have dealt with a family who never showed you love or support, I would say please find ways to release all the hurt and heal yourself so that you can be able to give the love and support to people that matters to you currently. You can start by forgiving yourself and forgiving them, putting yourself in their shoes. Try to understand how they were. How are they not loving to you? Maybe they don't know how to show you the love that you want. Maybe to them the love that they ever got is what they did show you. So now you can get an understanding of why they are behaving the way that they did. Everyone needs that ear to listen. If you give a person an ear to listen, they can share so much with you. I can say it is much better to communicate your feelings, even if you see yourself as too grown. If ever there were things that happened to you when you were young that hurt you, that was done by your family or any family member, you can still go to that family member even now and try to sit them down, communicate with them how you felt hurt or betrayed by what they did or said in a calm, non-attacking manner so that they don't feel defensive. They can share also what was happening to them at that time. That might heal you or them, make you guys much closer because now you understand how each other works, how they feel. But all of this might still not work, and if it doesn't, then help yourself and stay out of their way to keep yourself sane and keep it moving. They say it is still okay to love a person from a distance. Embrace the love and support that you get from others, your friends or any other person. It really matters the most. Whatever that could be happening in your life, there is always people to help you through it. It could be anybody. Cherish those people. It is always better to try by all means to work on the relationship you have with your family members, even if you think it is bad, because the opposite of that, you always have that void. The sense of love and belonging tends to be so necessary to human beings. Number 3, the feeling. Normally, when you talk about your family, there's a type of emotion that comes up. Now, that emotion can be a positive one or not. Listen to that feeling. It really never lies. If it is not much of a pleasant feeling, it is still okay. Try to cut yourself some slack and open up your heart. Try to work with your people, iron some issues, because life, it is really too short. Your feelings are important, and remember, somebody else's feelings are also important as well. Number 4, the result. As a family, you should all be working towards one huge life purpose, ideally. Even if individually you can have your life purpose. So there is no need to be or work against someone who is in your family tree, because each family member complements the family somewhere, somehow. The one thing we can do is to love, give some understanding, acceptance, and support to one another. Allow some healing and be good to one another. That is all for this video, members. Let's sure to meet on the next upcoming one. Remember to be good to yourselves and to people around you. It all makes this world that we live in much better.